Morning, friends and family. John Miller, your Lake Stevens Realtor, coming at you here on Monday, December 7th of 2020. Sorry I didn't have a video last week. My day just kind of got away from me. So anyway, let's see here. Today's question comes out of Lake Stevens, Washington. I had some questions regarding the questions that I should be asking a realtor if I'm going to be moving and relocating, finding a new realtor. What questions should I be asking them? And I gave them a list, and I think I've covered that in a previous video. But I wanted to go over kind of my bio because that was kind of some of the questions that I was answering as well. Just kind of give them kind of a heads, kind of give them some direction on things that I find relevant and some of my clients find relevant when they're hiring me for real estate services. And I think I've gone over this. I think one of my very first videos here earlier this year, so almost a year ago, but I thought it appropriate to kind of go over that again. I'm 53 years old. My wife and I have a 16-year-old daughter, and we've been residents of Washington State here for 21 years. We moved up here from California in the San Diego area. Both of us went to school there, and my wife's family had moved up here some years previously. We decided to move up here. My wife wanted to be near her mother when she got pregnant, so that was the decision we made for the move. When we really enjoyed it, we love being in the Northwest. We've been residents of Lake Stevens here for about 4 years. Previously, we lived in Marysville. Anyway, I've been selling real estate for 16 years. Previous to that, I was in hospitality management. I have a very strong business background. As for what neighborhoods I service, I pretty much handle most of the North Puget Sound. And that's pretty much King County, North King County, Snohomish County, Skagit County. I'll certainly head out to Island County, especially Camano Island. I tend to spread out a little bit further than most agents. I do encourage people, you want to use an agent that's very familiar with the area. I did start selling commercial real estate here that was about 12 years ago. And that takes me all over the Sound and out in the peninsula. Pretty much commercial is not as location critical as you would think, depending on the use. For retail, yes. Other applications like industrial, not necessarily. But that does take me all over. Do put a lot of miles in the car. What type of properties do I sell? Again, I do. I'll do commercial real estate and business brokerage. And I'll handle pretty much anything, land, manufactured homes and parks, obviously residential, multifamily, and investment properties of all sorts and size. So there's not much that I really aren't comfortable with. I'm doing this long enough and have enough seasoning now that I'm very comfortable with a lot of different applications, uses, and whether it's a purchase or even a commercial lease. I just finished a big commercial lease here in Akron. Anyway, that's kind of me in a nutshell. Obviously, if you have any other specific questions, reach out to me directly. Interest rates, 2.77 on a 30-year fixed. They're predicting solid interest rates through the end of 2021. Or solid, what I mean, they'll be staying about that level, which is great. As for the market, we did get our numbers from November, and we're now back to the standard, the usual winter sales numbers. So as I had mentioned earlier, the market did get pushed off into the fall. November has now fallen to normal levels, and that's what we'd expect to see for December and January as well. Obviously, we're all waiting with bated breath for the vaccine to be released here in the next week or two, and then as that gets distributed, it's being predicted that things will return to normal probably about March or so. And that should be about the start of next year's real estate market. So I do have a lot of sellers that are holding off, kind of held off, wanting to see what's going to happen with the economy, the election, the virus. Obviously, a lot of things happened in 2020 that most of us aren't terribly thrilled with, and we're kind of looking forward to the new year. I am personally. So anyway, that's it for the market, and that's a little bit of me for this week. Wherever you are, stay healthy, and we will see you next week.